type thing, with some whispered ramblings about just whatever. But yeah, let's get trying some stuff, I guess. I don't really know if I have pencils anymore. I feel like everything in my room is pens, which kind of sucks. But I also have these crayons. Oh. And tweezers, what the heck? I didn't know that's where my tweezers went. But we got some crayons. X-Acto knife blades. That's where those went. Interesting. So we got crayons. I have a pen. And then I got a bunch more pens. And then I got a bunch more pens. So let's first take a look at what we got here. At our array of potential utensils. That's what they're called, like drawing utensils. I don't know. We got a good amount of pens in here. This could be interesting. It's like a calligraphy marker type thing. We could use that. I think these pens are pretty decent, and I like that they're colored, so we could maybe use those. This one too. And this is like a really fine line pen, micro, so maybe we'll use that. Oh, there's another one. The colored pens. Hopefully they're not out of ink. I'm not really sure, but I hope not. Also, I hope my voice isn't too quiet. I tried to set up the mic to pick up both the drawing and my voice, and I'm gonna have to lean over quite a bit. But sometimes I probably won't. I'll just forget. And so I might be quiet, but sorry. These, I think, are going to be a lot more hit or miss in terms of if the pens are working or not. Because these are all just like extra stuff. Oh, is this a pencil? I can't tell. No, it's a pen. Damn. What is this? Oh. Interesting. Damn, I really have no pencils. That's crazy. I thought there'd be like one pencil, because these are all just pens. I mean, this one is kind of cool. It might be out of ink, but we'll see. I think I also liked this one, but I don't remember if that one's empty, because I think I had two of them. I think that's it on pens. So we got some crayons, some pens, and a couple markers. I feel like I have a pencil in here somewhere, but I don't know that that's true. I don't think I do, which is kind of crazy to do a drawing type video with no pencils. I know where I have a pencil, actually. Well, I don't know where it is, but I know that I have one. I just don't know where it is, I guess. But it's like one of those fat, like carpenter pencils. I don't remember. But like one of those like trades type thing. They're flats. They don't roll around. But I don't know where I put it. But I do have that somewhere. I think I know where it is. I found it, but it is also completely unsharpened. So that's something. But could use that. Pile droppers local 34. I don't know what that is. But there you go. And I also found these I had for a while. Yeah. It's the arm to one of my little mini guys. I lost his arm a while ago and it was stuck to the back of the head. But yeah, I found some Prismacolor colored pencils as well. So I'll probably be using all these different things a little bit here and there to draw and doodle and stuff of that. I totally blanked on the word I was going to say. Of that nature, I suppose. Let's see. Let's start just doing some lines. So I'll take this micro pen. Hopefully it has ink. I don't even know. Just gonna draw some straight lines, or at least attempted straight lines. The ink is not very consistent in this pen for some reason. Some cross. Damn. The longer my lines get, the less straight they are. Do a smaller version. Sorry. Hair in the camera. And then a darker, tighter version. And then an even darker, tighter version. Hopefully you can hear these pen noises and stuff. Okay, a little gradual gradient of some cross hatching. We could do like squiggly lines. I kind of messed that up. And then some smaller squiggles. I tried to do opposite and I completely messed up. But yeah. Do some stippling. This is kind of a perfect pen for stippling, actually. It looks sick. Like, it's just I said I was gonna be rambling, but I don't know. I'm like really locked in right now, I guess. But yeah, it's been a minute before the last video since I posted, because I got sick for like 3 weeks. It felt like it was crazy. Like, it wasn't that crazy of a sickness, but it was just crazy that it went on for that long. But yeah, it was just like a cough, and I would get like fevers and body aches a little bit and general soreness. Let me see, actually. Let me just zoom it in a little bit more. That's probably better. Damn, that's light as hell. Sorry. Yeah. Was just sick for a while, so I didn't upload. But yeah. I totally lost my train of thought. Fuck, that's bad. But yeah, so I was sick for a while. Damn, I messed it up again. And that's why I didn't upload for over a month, I think. Which is crazy. I'm always saying I'm trying to upload more often and more frequent. Keep up a streak, essentially, of uploading. And then I'll go a month without uploading. It's like, damn. So I feel kind of bad. But yeah, I uploaded the last video because it was just like, damn, it's been too long. I just need to put something out there. And I had the idea to like go into the field that's over here and what is this? And record a video out there, like at nighttime. But they're like doing stuff on a road, like doing like construction on a road that you park on to go to the field. And I was too lazy to just walk there or ride my penny board there. But it was kind of hard to park there. And it was also like 1 a.m. that day. And I was like, maybe not. So I just came home and went to my backyard behind the shed and just set up those light bulbs that I got. And yeah, I think the video like looks decent. But I kind of messed up the framing. It was kind of a quick setup and everything, but I think it was cool. I think it came out okay. But damn. Oh. No, this is cooked. But yeah. I forgot what I was saying again. Yeah, I just felt like I should upload a video at that point. And so I kind of just, yeah, this one's out. Set that up real quick and then did that. I think it was cool. But yeah, I've been wanting to do like I've been wanting to make like an ASMR short film type thing. For a while. I keep forgetting what I'm doing. I don't even know. Damn. That's horrible cube. Is my short film. I've been wanting to make a short film for a while, just haven't gotten around to doing it. Or at the very least, like a cinematic style ASMR video. And so that was kind of like supposed to be like a teaser, I guess, or like a trailer, like a sneak peek type thing to what that would look like. Yeah, that was the worst one yet. Yeah. And then I wanted to make it like cryptic-esque for some reason because I was bored. And so I did like a Morse code translator and translated a date into Morse code. And that date is going to be the release date of that video, which I don't really know yet if it's going to be like a full-on short film type thing, or just like none of these look right. This one's like the most normal looking one, but even then it looks weird. They don't look like pyramids, they look more like kites. And I don't really know what I'm doing wrong. I think it's like a rhombus. Frick. Or not a rhombus. Like a parallelogram. I don't know. And then it goes up. And then up. This still looks like a kite. I don't know. But yeah, so that's the day that it's gonna come out. I don't even remember what the day it was, I'm not gonna lie. I'll have to put it back to the translator to figure out what day I'm supposed to upload that. But I think it's in June, I believe. So it should be soonish, I guess. Soonish. Be uploading that video. But yeah. Yeah. Damn, what is this? It's gross. was I now? I don't really like this. That video. Yeah, I think next month is what I put. Sometime in June. So yeah, that'll be something. What kind of something, I'm not really entirely sure at this moment. But it'll be something. And hopefully it's good. But yeah, I just kind of did a quick little short video for that one because I hadn't uploaded in so long. And then I was like, okay, it's been like 5 days now since that video. Time to finally start getting back into it and recording another one. And I couldn't think of what to do. I wanted to do like another rambling video just because I've been gone for so long, and so it makes sense to kind of explain that and talk about other stuff. But man, it is really hard to do this and also record that. So if I'm being honest, I'm making the executive decision to just kind of direct it towards me for the most part, and then hopefully it just gets some residual sound from the drawing, but probably not as much. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I was sick. I don't remember what I was saying. God, this looks like crap. I'm not good at shading with pens. I mean, I'm not really good at shading with anything, but definitely not with pens. But yeah. I keep starting something and then I'll just completely forget about what I was talking about before. Just totally forget about it. But yeah, it's interesting. I have no clue what I'm saying. I was about to just say it's interesting. Like, what is interesting? Like, what is bro talking about? What is bro yapping on, bro? What is bro on? That was really bad. I'm not good at yapping while drawing. It's kind of crazy. I don't really like these pens. I'm not gonna lie. Man, I'm really not good at talking at all, which is bad because I just moved the mic to mostly be aimed towards my mouth. And so it's getting a lot less of this and a lot more of this, which isn't happening because I keep trailing off and forgetting what I was saying. So I just gotta start doing stream of consciousness yap about nothingness because that's the only way I'm gonna be able to keep it up. So, yeah. Been sick for a month, or not a month, but like a while. Probably like, I think I got sick with something. I don't even remember what the symptoms were at this point, but I got sick with something, and then that stayed for about maybe a week, and then it went away for like 2 days, and then I got something else, and that lasted, I was like in bed for like 4 or 5 days, and then was just sick, like coughing, and would get like headaches every now and again, for like 4-ish days maybe after that, and then just the remnants of like mucus and coughing for probably a week and a half after that. So in total it was probably like 3 weeks at least, I'd say, from the 2 fits of sickness, if you will. So I'm glad that I'm better now, but yeah, that wasn't fun. That wasn't fun. Damn, none of these are sharpened at all. That was not a very good gradual. It's a little better. That one's better. Yeah. So got sick, been sick, and that sucked. Now I'm chilling again, ready to actually start making videos again. But that's just videos in general. I want to make more videos in general, which includes non-ASMR videos. So I think I'm going to be doing 1 video a week on this channel. I might start doing shorts, to be honest, because I made that goal in the beginning of the year to upload however many videos I said, like 150 or something stupid like that. So I'll count shorts as long as they're like not just a snippet of a video, then I'll count them for myself. Whether or not you choose to say that counts is up to you, I guess, but for me, I'm gonna count that. And so, yeah, I might probably do shorts to make up that number, because in order to reach that right now, I'd have to upload, like, I don't even know, I don't even want to do the math, it's kind of scary. Probably like every other day from now to the end of the year, which is absolutely insane. So I might just have to go crazy on shorts at some point. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing, I think, one video a week on this channel, like one main video, or like long form, just cause, like I'll get bouts, I don't know, I'll have these time frames where I'm feeling really inspired to create like ASMR stuff, and I'll think of all these ideas and be like, oh, I want to upload this right now, and so I'll like record it and then post it, and then I'll be like, oh, I want to upload this right now, and so I'll want to record it and like schedule it for the next day, but in reality, I should schedule it for like the next week, because then that gives me more leeway to be able to like get sick for a week and be okay with that, you know, without like messing up the upload schedule. But then also gives me more leeway to take longer on videos, on some of them, and it also gives me more freedom to work on other things outside of just ASMR. And it also kind of forces me to only do videos that I really, really want to make. Because it's less of, okay, I just need to get an upload out. I need to make something because it's already been 2 days and I need to upload again. And so I just make whatever. So hopefully having more time in between them will create better quality of videos as well. But the biggest reason is so that I can work on other things. Yeah. I have a lot of plans for what that is, what those will be. But we shall see how many of those actually end up coming to fruition in the near future. I'm gonna doodle this progress flag. I'm gonna draw it. I don't even have these colors though, really. I guess, like, that's close enough. Damn, these colors are so off. Look at that. What even is that? Yellow. Green. The stubbiest green you ever done seen. Blue. Is this even blue or is this violet? It says blue. And then purple. And then I don't have black in this. Or brown. There's no brown? What the hell? That's crazy. Damn, this palette is not made for this. There's no pink. This is actually horrible. Like, maybe I'll use the crayons, because that ain't it. I'm not trying to make the most scuffed progress flag the world has ever seen, so we'll transition a little bit. Let's do red. Orange. yellow, green. Let's see. Oh, that's way too blue. I think that's the one. That's the green. Let's see. Oh, wow. That one's closer. But might not be it. That's the one. Okay. That's looking pretty good. Ooh. It's not as accurate, but I kind of like it. That's not even red at all. That's also not red. Okay, so this one it is. Sorry, it's loud. This one we don't really need to check. It's probably really good, except for the fact that it's green. But that's good. Blue. That's not terrible, but I think we can do better. I also can't even see these ones. That's worse. That's also worse. Oops. Did I already use this one? Yeah, I think I just did. Yeah, I think that's close we're getting. And then purple. That's solid. I don't even need to try any others. We got black. Perfect. Brown. That's really light. Is the only brownish color in here? Oh. This might be too dark. But I feel like this brown is low-key too light. Like this might be more accurate. And we're gonna go with that one. And maybe just do it a little lighter. And blue. That's pretty good. That's pretty close. Low key. The colors look a little darker on the camera, but it's pretty light. But I also don't think this is even the right color. Like, I think this is more accurate. This is a little bit darker than I think it should be. So we'll actually go with this one. I think that's more accurate. Then we got pink. That's pretty good. And then white. So that's all the colors we need right there. All the colors we need right there. And then we're gonna sketch it out and fill it in. Let's use this one because it's sharpened. But yeah. I forgot how to say. think this should be way deeper. Well, no, but like here. I kind of screwed that up, but it's okay. But yeah. Bad, but it's what it is. Okay, back to talking. So, I'm horrible at talking. God, I can't think of anything to talk about. Jesus. It's actually really bad. Like having a full-on, like, brain shut off. I guess I'll just yap about whatever comes to mind. I already said I was going to do that, but I totally forgot. And then just didn't do it. Yeah. I don't know. I haven't gone to the gym in like a month now, and I feel sad about it. Not because I like love the gym and really like being there and working out or being sore or anything like that. I just feel weaker and just generally not as good in general because of it. And so I have the urge to go back and, you know, get consistent again with going to the gym. But I think it's kind of hard for me, especially right now, because I'm trying to get back into doing a lot of things, and I'm not really good at doing things in general, let alone starting new habits, let alone starting multiple. But it's also like, these are all things that I want to make habits and be doing on a consistent basis in the future. And so it's like I have to start doing them at some point. Even if they don't immediately become a habit, or I don't immediately enjoy it, it's like the sooner I start, the sooner it'll get to that point where it is just like part of my day kind of thing, I feel like. And so, so I think that I just need to just start doing them. Like going to the gym, like reading more. I want to like read it every day a little bit. Yeah. I want to start going on walks, get some more sunlight, some more cardio, get out in nature more, because that was also one of the goals in the beginning of the year, and then have that transition into going in for runs more consistently, because I've always wanted to like run a marathon, and then after finding out they existed, I wanted to run an ultra marathon, even though I haven't even ran a half marathon. But I want to be able to run. I don't want to like become a runner or like get into running, but I want to be able to run, because right now, like, I could race someone, you know, and maybe win if they didn't like do like track in high school or something. I think I could probably stand a pretty good chance, or at least put up a pretty good fight. But if it's any more than a 20-second sprint, it's all over. It's curtains for me. And then even if it is under 20 seconds, immediately after it's done, I'm on a stretcher for the next week and a half. Like, it's bad. I can't. If I was to run a mile right now and try to get like under 8-minute pace, I would probably want to die and melt into a puddle afterwards for the next hour, and then my legs wouldn't work for the next few days. So that's currently the state that I'm in right now with my running, and that's not really where I want to be at. And so even if I'm not like a runner, I want to be able to run, and that's not really the case at the moment. So I need to start making steps towards having that be the reality. I think the first step of that for me is to go on walks, because I've always kind of been a hater of running because it's so time consuming. And I don't know, like, it just feels more productive to me for some reason to like go to the gym and work out for an hour than it does to go out and run for an hour, which I don't know if that even makes sense or is true in any capacity, but that's just the way my brain works, and so it's always been hard to motivate myself to go run. So most of the running I've done is, like in the past decade, is PE in middle school, wrestling in high school, wrestling for the semester of college, and then since then I did maybe a handful of runs in a phase where I was training for a half marathon, because I was looking at half marathons to run, and I saw one that looked cool that was like 3.5 months away from when I found it, and I was like, I could do that. And then I did like a week of like a marathon training program on like the Nike Run Club app or something like that, and I just didn't. I lost motivation and stopped running, and then haven't really ran since then. I feel like. And then I ran for a video that I made. And that's like about it. It's not very common that I get the urge to go run. And I think one of the biggest reasons is because of that time-consuming nature of it. Which, like, all exercise is time-consuming, I get that, but it just feels less productive. Even though, like, I could literally listen to music or an audiobook or a podcast or something. And so then it's kind of productive, but, like, I could also do that in the gym. So, I guess that is a moot point. But, if I start going on walks, and I'm already using up that time going on walks, then all I need to do is just transition that walk time into run time. And then I'll feel less guilty about spending that time running, because I was already going to be spending that time walking. I just think walking would be nice. I get more sunlight. Probably most of the time we do it in the morning, so I get my blood flowing, my heart pumping, get that daylight right when you wake up kind of thing. It'd just be a nice little start to my day, a little addition to the work in progress morning routine that doesn't exist at the moment. So yeah, I think it'd be cool. And then it would create that space for running. And then I want to, like, read more. So I'll probably do that, like, before bed. Because they're always like, oh, no blue light or whatever. Before, like, for, like, 2 hours before bed or something crazy like that. Which I don't think I'm going to be able to do, to be honest. I just can't force myself to do that. I'm not that strong-willed at this moment. But maybe like 30 minutes before I'm going to go to bed, I'll pull out a book and read for 30 minutes and then go to bed. I've done that a pretty big handful of times, and every time I feel like I go to sleep easier or stay asleep longer or feel more rested when I wake up, or just feel happier going to bed, or feel happier waking up. Like, there's always at least one positive thing whenever I do that. So it's like kind of a no-brainer to just do that, And I think I don't have to create a time slot during the day to figure out when I'm going to sit down and read. It's just, when I'm ready for bed, just take a little chunk and read for a minute. It feels like a very doable thing for me. Most of the time, probably. And it's also just kind of fun to, like, get ready for bed and then hop into your bed and pull out a book for 20-30 minutes and read. But then I have some other goals or, like, things I want to start doing more, which are also very time consuming and not very stackable. Like being able to, like, multitask it kind of thing. Is listening to more music, more albums, and reading them, adding them to my little spreadsheet catalog of all the music, all the albums that I listen to. I'm trying to be able to, like know what albums I listen to, know what songs I liked off of that album, stuff like that. So I want to start cataloging all of it, but I want to like rate the songs, and that kind of requires an additional level of focus and attention that I usually don't give to the music when I'm just listening to something in the car or at the gym or whatever. So usually I'll end up throwing on like just a shuffle of my like songs. But I'm trying to listen to more new music. And so I have to make that time somehow, somewhere, to sit down and just listen to an album for an hour or whatever. I mean, a lot of albums are like 40 minutes, 30 minutes, some of them are like 20 minutes for some reason, which is insane. But yeah, I just gotta be able to find a way to fit it in, I guess. Yeah. But there are so many albums that are coming out, it's crazy. Like I thought last year was a big year for music, and like a lot of bangers, a lot of really big, really good albums coming out that year. But damn, they're still hitting in 2025. Like there's still plenty of artists dropping really good albums, and just plenty of artists dropping albums in general. There's a lot going on, a lot to consume, a lot. But it's also like I have to create a balance of consuming and creating, because I just gotta create, This is one of the ugliest flags I've ever done seen in my life. Like, this is nice. It's like visually appealing. Well, they're almost the same size. That's kind of crazy, actually. I was not expecting it to be that size accurate. I was gonna be way off. But like, damn, that's chopped, bro. That's crazy. Like, you could tell that's what it's supposed to be, but like, damn. It's kind of uggo. I guess because crayon just has a certain look to it, and the colors are kind of off. So it's kind of weird looking, but it's cool. Yeah. I forgot what I was saying now. It's already been an hour. I feel like I've talked about nothing at all. And that's probably true. It's probably like the last 5 to 10 minutes that actually have real talking and yapping and dialogue. Like 45 minutes or whatever it is. It's just nothingness. It's just me going, oh, I forgot what I was talking about. But yeah. talk about now. I kind of lost steam of talking for some reason. Somehow. This is gonna take forever. Holy crap. These are going everywhere. But yeah, I don't know. Life's been okay recently. Not that it was bad before that, I guess. I mean, it was worse, but not like horrible. I mean, of course, there's still shit going on that's fucking crazy and disgusting and atrocious and horrible around the world, and also, you know, in the United States. A lot of stuff going on. But in my personal life, at least, things are going pretty okay. So that's nice. But, you know, can't just, God, my finger hurts. Damn cut. Slam my finger in the cash drawer at work, and it bled a lot. And now it's a little cut, and it's a little swollen around it. That's what hurts if it touches anything. Holding it like this against the pencil is making it hurt. Ouch. God, it hurts. I forgot what I was going to say. Because I was saying that my life's pretty good at least. Even though stuff is crazy. But then I was going to say, but that doesn't mean that I get to just, you know, shut myself off and be like, well, my life's okay, so. Or my life is okay right now, you know. And so I won't care or look at or be aware of all the other stuff. Because that's just not how the world works. Especially not right now. You just can't. We can't do that, because if you just sit by and let it all happen, soon enough it will be affecting you, you know. Like maybe right now you're chilling, but things keep going the way they go. It's coming for us all, you know, whether it be political or environmental or whatever it may be. It's gonna trickle down, you know. All the issues that maybe are just affecting one place or one group of people, you know, if you let it grow and fester unchecked, it will become more widespread and affect more people, you know. And with a lot of the things, we can't just sit idly by and watch it happen and hope that it ends, because that's not how we're going to get it to end. So you need to, you know, be aware, be knowledgeable, and help spread that awareness to others around you. And, you know, take the steps that you can to be able to help, you know, fight for what you believe in and the world that you want to see around you, whatever that may be. You know, in my opinion, there are definitely right and wrong sides in a lot of the issues. And I don't think some of those things are up for opinion or debate, if I'm being 1000% honest. You know, trans lives matter, free Palestine, and climate change is real, you know, like that. Those things aren't really up for debate, low key, high key. It's just not. But like, you know, some other things maybe could be slightly. Oh, and Trump sucks. That's not really up for debate either. But outside of that, I guess, you know, smaller issues, more regional issues, localized issues. I mean, of course, there's way more things than those. That's not a comprehensive list of things, of issues going on that are up for debate. But those are the ones that came to my top of my head. I don't know what trash can that I can access, but I need to get these off. Oh god, that's horrible. Oh Jesus. Those just went absolutely everywhere. Anyway, all that was to say, that stuff's crazy right now. And that the world is hiking in a crazy place right now. But you know, we gotta do what we gotta do to survive, make it through. You know, we're not just gonna lay down and die. So you gotta make it happen. You know, whether that be protesting or calling your representatives about issues that you believe in and urging them to, you know, vote in those, what's the word I'm thinking of? Vote in favor of those issues, you know, type thing. Or whether it be just, you know, putting food on the table for you and your family, and checking in on loved ones and stuff, you know, it's all part of the fight. Is to just keep on living, keep on being you, and surviving, being happy, being able to be happy still, at least for short times, you know, being around those that you love and stuff. That's also part of it, you know. It's all inclusive. I don't even know how I got to this. I'm gonna draw something. I'm gonna draw this. But yeah. But yeah, circling back to how it started, I'm doing pretty well, all things considered. I got some stuff going on that I'm pretty happy about, you know. The relationship is going really well, and they're pretty freaking sick, and I like them a lot, and yeah, that front is going swimmingly. You know, would be nice to have more money, but I'm surviving, able to, you know, make ends meet, pay my bills. I'm also fortunate to have family around me that is able to help, you know, help me out when I need it, and stuff like that. And also, it's just like, you know, generally caring, good people that offer support in other ways than monetary. But yeah, things are going pretty decent. I've had my current job now for the longest amount of time that I've ever had a job before, which is kind of cool. God, this looks nothing like it, but it's something. Yeah. What was I saying? About job. Oh, I just like this real quick and then nasty. Yeah. pretty solid. That's a pretty solid dolphin right there. If I do say so myself. Which I do. But yeah, going pretty well these days. All things considered. Gonna be going outside lands pretty soon. Which is pretty sick. Looking forward to that. Sorry. Yeah. This part is way too fat. I messed it up. That's not bad. He's a little skinnier. A little smaller fins. A little bit different perspective. I think this guy looks like he's facing forward more. My guy looks like he's going that way. But overall, not too bad. Not too shabby, I would say. Not too shabby. But yeah. talking's done. It's as good as he's gonna get. Yeah. I forgot what I was gonna say. Or, I forgot what I was talking about before. Like, just things being generally good, I guess, is all I'm saying. Yeah. So, I think that's gonna be it for this one, just because it's been an hour and a half. I should probably go to bed. Yeah, we got this little guy, little gummy bear guy, a dolphin, and the progress flag. We got some random dudes. How this took an hour and a half? Low key, I got no clue. But I guess you got a longer video. But yeah, I will be uploading every week on this channel. And then possibly, or most likely, if not certainly, doing some shorts. How many? I don't know. That will depend on several different factors. But I'll also be making other non-ASMR content, which I think I'm going to update the links in the description from this video onward to include those channels, so you can check them out if you care. But yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Hope your guys' nights or days or whatever is going well. Hope your lives are, manageable at least. And hope you, keep hope for a better future, but not a blind, naive hope, but an educated and dedicated hope. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's it for this one. Hope you enjoyed. Hope it wasn't too quiet. Hope it was somewhat relaxing or something at least. And yeah, I'll see you next week then. Thanks for watching. Bye. Bye.